CheekySport on Rinse.
Alright, you're now tuned into Rinse FM, and this is CheekySport. You're here with myself, Big J.
CheekySport Akeem.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Troops isn't with us today. He's still ill.
Empty seat.
Yeah, he's still ill. Empty seat. Make sure you send him some messages or tweet him. Just let him know. Get well soon and all of that.
Yeah.
Because he actually is very ill at the moment, and that is why you haven't seen him around. Alright?
100%.
Before I actually start with the show, we're recording this on the Tuesday.
Tuesday evening.
Tuesday evening. So we've basically just got word about the bombings in Germany.
Or the blast in Germany.
The blast in Germany, yeah. Like 3 blasts apparently, basically, which blasted the Dortmund bus, Borussia Dortmund bus. Mark Bartra has been injured. The defender's been injured. So basically we just wanted to send our love to everybody in Germany. Hope sure everybody's safe. Obviously all over the world, but mainly over there as well. And hope for recovery for the young defender as well. Right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
man.
I feel like the video should like fade out to black and then come back again after that.
This is not a joking matter, bro.
This is
not a joking matter.
It's not a joking matter. That's what I'm saying.
Fading it to black is a bit corny, innit? It's a bit.
It's not really corny, no. It's not. But anyway, that's what I think should happen.
Typical cool guy over here. Yeah. Anyway, let's start. Footy. Let's start. Alright, listen, guys. I just want to say, yeah, I would love to have Troops here, you know, so we can talk about views from the sick, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, what was the one Ransom? Hey, big up Ransom Bats, by the way. His new one, what was it? Par Wars 3. Revenge of the Sick. Revenge of the Sixth. Oh my God. He said Par Wars 3, Revenge of the Sixth. No way. Hey, big up Ransom Bats, man. Alright, basically, it's happened again. Arsenal have lost 3-0 away from home. Another one. 3 goals. Boy, you know what it is? I'm not an Arsenal fan. Akeem's not an Arsenal fan. And, you know, we all know what Jamie Carragher did to Arsenal, basically. He was ripping them. He basically said that he wouldn't even want his daughter to bring one of them home. Said they're nothing.
Yeah, but it's true.
They're rubbish.
But look, it is, you know, as we were talking about the other day, Jay, it's like, the reality is, I look at the team, and there's none of those players I would want to raid into the Man. None of them, apart from Sanchez. That's it. I don't want any of them.
But not even if they got, if you got them on a cheap deal.
No, I wouldn't.
If you got them on a cheap deal, you know when you go to Tesco's on a late night and they have the reduced sticker and everything. You know what I mean? They got it reduced.
Do you know what they
like, Ozil reduced. Now £4 million.
That's it.
You'll buy that. You'll buy that.
Yellow sticker. But you know what?
Yeah, copy that.
I wouldn't.
You gotta copy that, bro.
That's one of them ones where you see that egg and cress.
Get a steal.
A sandwich, yeah, for 5p and you still don't want it. It looks so dead, yeah. It looks so dead and dry, you don't even want it.
Man,
you don't want to give up your 5p for that.
Listen, man, there's still a lot of class in the Arsenal squad, all right? I would still love to rate them. There's still great players there, but I do feel like they're about to lose a lot of players this summer.
Look, that's it, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, finally, yeah, some players need to start getting called out, yeah. I just think. I think at the moment, yeah, we're at a position where I watched the Arsenal players, yeah, and I watched it like, you know, what's their reaction like? What are they like when certain things are going wrong? Right. And at the moment, it looks like their play is like FIFA 2012. You know when none of the facial expressions change. The whole match, whether you're winning 10-0, whether you've just scored a goal, whether you've just letting their own goal, you know, they're just running back and they've got the face like this. Like,
listen, do you know what it is? Yeah,
I'm seeing Theo Walcott run off the field. And he's just looking like FIFA 2012 beta version. But still. Not even a full version, a beta version.
No, but still.
No, it's not good enough.
No, Akeem, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, but there's a lot happening at the club. And the heads are low. Confidence is low.
Listen,
I think a lot of the confidence is low at the club right now.
Winning is winning, yeah? Listen,
you can't say winning is winning.
No, listen. Winning is winning, yeah? If you don't show passion in losing games that you should win, yeah, get out of the club. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Yeah, but I feel like they're past that stage. They've lost a lot of games away. I think they've lost 8 games. They've lost 8 games in total.
What stage are they at then?
What stage are they at?
Yeah. What, the losing and not caring stage?
You know, okay, kids out there, have you ever been waiting for an arse whipping?
Don't adopt this.
Hey, listen, when you're waiting for that arse whipping, yeah? And you get on your knees and you're ready to pray to God. You know, like when you've reached, there's nothing left for you. All you're thinking is, God, please save me. That is literally it. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. You know what I'm trying to say? Before you can go up. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom.
Where does that experience drawn from? What happened to you?
What happened to me? Yeah, bare things. You know, like I don't know, man. I come home, I've lost all the money or something. I lost 2,000. You're like, oh, I've lost it all. How am I gonna pay rent this month? So what do? All you can do is just look to God and just be like, God, just show me a sign. Do something. You know what I mean? That's it.
And then when nothing comes, what happens?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You stay on your knees until something happens, bro. What do you mean, bro? You gotta stay on your knees. Hey,
kids, don't stay on your knees. Don't listen to this
that
guy.
sounds mad. All right, don't stay on your knees like that. I'm just saying, just make sure you pray, bro. That's it. There's nothing left for them. Only God himself can save them now. Literally, God from the sky has to come down and save this squad. Sanchez don't want none. Ozil don't want. Even Bellerin, the most energetic player on the pitch, he doesn't want none of it. Them men are just flapping their hands. It's long. They're not marking their man. They're not tracking runners. I read a list today of like all the worst things. Apparently, of all the points they've accumulated in 2017, they would be in the relegation zone. If we didn't take into account any other games in 2016, just 2017 games, they would be in the relegation zone. They are poor. But anyway, I don't think there's any point of us sitting here and talking about how terrible Arsenal are, because we know Arsenal are not playing well. The question is, will they finish top 4? Yeah, I reckon they still can.
No, they won't.
All right, they won't. All right, that's me.
They won't.
I tried to be optimistic, guys. You ain't finishing top 4.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, it's not over for the club. Like, there's still a lot more. Hopefully, they don't lose too much players this season.
They're in the FA Cup.
They're in the FA Cup, yeah. So there's still a chance for silverware this season, and they're very experienced in the FA Cup. They've won it like twice in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, twice in the last 3 years.
Yeah, twice in the last 3 years.
Okay.
By Manchester United. So that is what it is. It is what it is. Like Arsenal, hey, just pray. Listen, only God himself, can save your squad. That's all I'm trying to say. It is done. There's nothing. You can blame Wenger. When Wenger leaves, it's not going to get better. You can blame the players. If players leave, it's not going to get better. You need something. I don't know what you need, but all I know is something supernatural has to provide it, because it's not going to be anything else. I'm saying now, can't look at the board, you can't look at the fans, you can't look anywhere else, all right? So literally, all I can do is hope for, just pray for Arsenal. And big up Sam Allardyce, because Allardyce has Wenger in his pocket. Man like Allardyce has Wenger in his pocket every single time since Bolton days. So we know he loves Wenger. He likes playing him.
I'll be honest, it's not just Allardyce, because Pulis done the same thing, and look, it's
a lot of teams.
They're losing to everyone. They're losing to everyone at the moment. They beat West Ham, which is basically a non-club. They're a waste of time.
Who?
West Ham.
I have some respect for West Ham, man.
They're basically one of those waste of time, middle of the road
they're not. Big up West Ham every time, all right?
They beat them.
We're gonna have some West Ham fans on here as well.
Yeah, they can come. They can come, and I'll still tell them it's a joke club. Anyway,
all right, well, moving on. All right, just send a message to Troops. Hopefully Troops can come in. He won't be defending his team, so I can just say it for him. Winger out. Winger out at the end of the day. That's what he's going to say. Anyway. So, you know what he's saying?
Winger out, innit? For everyone in the comments who's saying, our Troops, there's a comment.
And there's a comment for it.
Winger out, innit?
Yeah, if you want to know Troops,
Winger out, blood. Winger out, blood.
Hey, listen, it's not like that. Winger out, innit?
Winger out, blood.
That's it. It's Winger out. So big up Troops anyway.
Big up.
Hopefully he's all right, and he'll get better soon and come back. Anyway,
right, moving on.
My next thing is, we didn't get to elaborate this on last week, but a lot of my friends gave me the call up after Jesse Lingard was offered a new contract renewal. And what happened? He basically got a new contract, and he's getting paid 100k a week. All right. Now the whole uproar was, how on earth can you pay this kid 100k a week? He's 23 years of age. He's not worth it. You know, it's a shame. He's blah 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 blah. What I was trying to tell my friends is this, I love Jesse Lingard. I think he's way better than people like to lead on. He's a good player. He gets some important goals. He scores, and he can make an impact in the game, even sometimes coming off the bench, or even if you start him, right? But is he worth 100k a week? I want to ask you. Do you think he's worth 100k?
Okay, let me say 2 points in this. Yeah, this is crucial.
Just quickly, yes or no?
Let me answer this, because this was important.
All right, go on.
It's not the yes or no thing's irrelevant.
No, but I want to. I don't want to say agree in terms of.
My answer is then, in a nutshell, is at this stage no. Yeah, but two things.
Right.
Firstly, number one, it doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter, because if he doesn't prove his worth in the next 24 months, Jose Mourinho will let him go anyway, and he will be on 60k at Everton or something. So that's the first thing. Fair enough. Second thing, it also doesn't matter. Why? Because we're not Rotherham. Yeah, we've got money. Yeah, we've got peas. 100 grand to us. Yeah, is like 20k. But you got is that 200 grand, 300 grand to another club.
It's the market though. It's the market.
It's the market, but it's irrelevant to us. That's what I'm saying.
It's irrelevant to us. What does it do to the market though? What does it do to the market?
No, it spikes the market. Don't get me wrong. But again, selfishly, from a Manchester United perspective, it's irrelevant to Man United.
All right, from
for super clubs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
because
but you're right. If you're looking at it from an overall perspective, then yes, for sure, it spikes it just like Pogba spiked it, and both is not good for the game. I agree. Yeah.
Okay, that's basically my point. Is it good for the game?
No, it's not good for the game.
Because what I was trying to say to my friends was, at the end of the day, that is what the game's become. The game's about money. The game's about money. That is it. So at the end of the day, whenever people get outraged, this fake outrage, and this is an outrage, I can't believe it, this is absurd, God damn it. How on earth can he get 100K? Shut up.
Yeah.
What are you moaning about?
Yeah.
This is the game we're playing. Mata, 140K a week.
Yeah.
You can argue whether you think he deserves it or not. I think he does. Kevin Morales, how much do you think he's on a week? I think he's a great player. Everton.
80K?
80K, correct.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, 80K. That's all right. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think he deserves more? Ooh. Do you think he deserves more? Troy Deeney, Watford striker.
70K?
100K a week.
Ah, that's rubbish. Troy, I love you, but sorry, man.
Listen, Troy Deeney, he bangs goals. It means a lot to his club.
No one in a yellow shirt in the Premier League should get 100K.
Listen, leave the colours. This guy he's a colourist.
Your kit's crap.
He has problems.
Your kit's crap as well, Watford. Just like Bournemouth.
You think every kit's crap?
Yeah, get a better kit.
Whatever, mate.
Get a better kit, mate.
What about Lukaku?
What? Lukaku should get like 120, 130. Top player.
All right, so
top player.
Another point that Akeem made, all right? You don't know what these players are going to be on. At the moment, Daniel Sturridge is on 120K a week.
Yeah.
Now, 2 or 3 seasons ago when he was playing alongside Suarez, I would say give him the money. At the moment, I wouldn't want to give him 120K a week, to be quite frank with you.
If he leaves...
Dan, I'm a big fan of yours. I know what you're capable of, my bro. But 120K a week for you to sit on the bench with your foot up in pain. Nah, dog.
Nah, but the thing is, if he leaves and goes to a smaller club, he won't get that much money. So the reality is, look, the market's the market. Jesse Lingard, is worth 100K at the moment in relative terms because he's having an okay season,
100K's high though.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, how much do you think Martial's on?
Martial's, I think he's on like 90, isn't it?
No.
How much?
I think 65 to 70K.
Okay, well that's good business for Man United, but they paid a lot. They paid a lot.
No, they paid a lot for him.
But the reality is, again, to big clubs it's irrelevant. To the market it's bad. Yeah, it's spiking the market up. Pogba was too expensive. A few other players were too expensive, not just Pogba. Yeah, they cost too much.
Right,
and it pulled the price up. But remember, we're having this conversation years ago. 10 years or so ago when they said, Rooney's getting too much money.
Yeah.
Look, and
it's been going up ever since.
That's always going to be the conversation.
Yaya Toure, 220.
That is the conversation. That's it.
Pogba's on 290K a week.
Some things are not going to happen.
It's the game.
That's it.
All the outrage, in my opinion, is a bit stupid.
Look. Same way, talking about money in the game, Last week,
right?
Yeah, I turned on Sky Sports.
Right.
I saw Chinese Super League. Yeah?
Yeah, hey, big up Chinese Super League. I want to go there.
Shandong versus...
Hey, sign me up, Chinese Super League.
SIPG or something,
Hey, Shanghai Knights.
Hey, they got...
Sign me, bro.
They got...
I got the legs, I got the feet.
No one wants this overweight...
20K.
Overweight guy, man. No one wants
Hey, listen, I got the pie belly, 20K a week, 20K a week. I'll say, hey, CheekySport Joe's my agent anyway. I'll go tell him to sort it out for man, bro.
CheekySport Joe ain't doing nothing. Hey, but look... I was watching and my eyes were just like, I was rubbing it. I had hay fever as well, though. Maybe that was that, but I was rubbing my eyes, and I was thinking... Wait, hold on. Andre Villas-Boas is manager.
Right.
Felix Magath is the manager of the other team.
Right.
You got players like... You got Oscar, who now looks like he's in better shape than he was when he was at Chelsea.
Hey, he's eating that.
And
he's eating that. He's eating that fried rice with sweet and sour cat.
Guys,
you know what's there?
You got guys like...
sweet and sour cat with some fried rice, bruv.
No. But you got guys like Hulk scoring goals doing some mad celebration.
Hey, what Hulk did you tell you? Oh yeah, he is.
I don't know, for anyone at home who hasn't seen Hulk celebration to his goal last week, go and Google it now. Yeah, not now, but after you watch the show. Yeah. Listen,
I ain't seen it.
You'll watch it and you'll be like, is man doing this? Honestly, and is he getting away with it? But anyway, Hulk, then you've got like on the other side, Papa Cisse, you've got Pella, and I'm like, why are you man in China?
What
are you doing?
Why not?
Like, because you've still got enough runway, your career's still good enough to play in a better league. Why are you there? Answer, money.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the game.
That is the game. All right, let us know what you guys think. What players do you think are overpaid? I know you guys are going to say Pogba's overpaid. 290 kick for a week for him is ridiculous. Or Rooney's overpaid. Rooney's a legend. He's on the way out. He's probably got a couple more years left in his contract. Zlatan, 1 year, 250. Let me know what you lot think at the end of the day, all right? A lot of contracts are getting renewed. At the moment, Ozil and Sanchez are in contract talks. I think they're both currently on 130/140 K a week. Let me know what you think, man. What do you think's happening with the game? What do you guys think about the finances in the game? Do you feel like players are getting overrated, like getting paid too much? That's a stupid question. But do you feel like, is it worth it? What players are worth it? What players aren't? All right, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, leave your comments below. All right, guys. Champions League.
So washed. Go on.
This guy's so off camera. I wish Troops was here just to call him ugly a few times. You know what I'm trying to say?
This guy, mate. This guy. Let's move on.
Dead hat. So jarring, bro. You're a UPS hat. Alright, listen. Alright, listen. Yeah. Alright, basically.
You're obviously getting delivery men around your house, innit? Anyway, moving on.
We got
fucking hats in at home, you know.
Shut up, man. You're dead hat. Alright, listen. Yeah, we got.
UPS.
We got Champions League. We got Champions League this week. Well, today, tomorrow, next week, and then we've got Europa League. All right, so we're back. Europe football's back. All right, we're reaching the last. These are the best fixtures. You know what I'm trying to say? You know when it gets to final 8, everyone likes them fixtures. Everyone's rubbing their hands because it's real football. You know what I'm trying to say? So as we're recording this, Juve are currently beating Barcelona 2-0. All right. As you know, like we explained at the beginning, Dortmund Monaco game was unfortunately postponed.
So it must be. It's probably going to be tomorrow because next week is the quarterfinals with Atletico Madrid. So it means obviously they have to play some point.
Not second leg, but it's like the next set of games, yeah. Because it's like final 8. So it'll be like 2 games this week and then 2 games next week.
Okay. So they could play. Okay, there's a few games this week.
Yeah. So like Atletico and Leicester are going to be next week. Hey man, Leicester City. They dropped points obviously this week against Everton, but they're still in good shape. Shakespeare's still gotten them playing well. Ranieri, hey, did you see Ranieri on MNF?
Yeah, it was good to see him.
Yeah, and did you hear what he said about what I basically said about the wages thing?
Yeah, well, what did he say?
He was basically saying that he doesn't feel like the players turned against him to get him sacked.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that though.
No, he was. Listen, being
why would he say?
He was being very honest.
No. You need to realize people are politically correct and also media trained. Yeah. No one is going to say, "Oh yeah, Vardy." No. I saw Vardy. I saw Vardy. And he was gonna.
No. Do you know what he said? He actually said, yeah. He goes. He actually basically said there were certain people at the club who wanted me gone, and he was like, but I don't do the talking on screen. When I see them, I'll get them. That's what he said. He basically did Italian.
Why did he make it sound like it was so much more aggressive than he said it? He said it more like,
sometimes I don't.
When I see him, I will have a chat with him.
No. He didn't do it like that. He didn't do it like that. He didn't do it. He's Ranieri. He was moving like Tony Soprano, and he goes, I don't do the talking on the camera. When I see them, I will speak to them face to face.
And that there, my friend. That there, my friend, is the worst ever Italian accent you've ever heard in your life.
I don't care.
But anyway,
I don't care if I sound tomorrow. Look. So anyway, Leicester City Atletico, and that was why Ranieri, Shakespeare's obviously taken over. Has obviously got Leicester City looking fantastic, right? Can Leicester City win Champions League?
They're still in it. They're still in it. They're still in it. I think they could beat Atletico Madrid. Yeah.
Really?
I think they can. Yeah, they can. I don't know. That's just. It's
no, okay, no, they can. No, they
over
can.
Two legs. Over 2 legs, they can.
Anything's possible. Yeah.
And they can because they're playing for less than I think Atletico are. Because Atletico is 3rd in the league and they want to make sure they consolidate that position. Yeah. Whereas I think Leicester know they're going to stay up.
Yeah, where are they? 11th.
And to be honest, I'm shocked that Leicester. I'm surprised that Leicester gave so much energy to that game against Everton away from home, where they should have just taken an L and focused on this game.
Nah, man, they were on a winning streak. You can't be. What do you mean take the L? What do you think this is?
Listen, Leicester are
take the L. What do you're talking about the Premier League champions coming to take an L? Mate, they've taken enough L's this season, bro.
Mate, they got like 38 points.
Yeah, they've taken. Yeah, don't matter. Don't matter. Get more points. Come on, take the L. You're taking this thing for joke, bro.
Listen. They need to do a Sevilla where they rested their whole team before the game.
before the European game.
I swear that's what they done earlier.
Yeah,
they did the entire starting 11. That's going too far.
No, they played well.
But look.
Yeah, so basically,
listen, I'll be real. I want Leicester to progress. I do want them to progress. It's a shame that they're playing Atletico, because Atletico would have been a team besides Juventus that I would have wanted to win the Champions League.
Because I know you like an underdog. You like the team.
You
don't like Real Madrid. You don't like Barcelona. You don't like one of the big teams because I'm a king and I'm different. I don't pick the teams that everybody else is going to pick.
But look,
forget Messi. Forget Ronaldo. Wow. Yeah, they're the best in the world, but they're not the best in the world.
It's not that because you're talking rubbish. Listen,
always do
Atletico Madrid, yeah, and Leicester are the principles of what football is all about, yeah? They've built teams from the ground up. They are a team. They are a team, that doesn't have to spend hundreds of millions of pounds to win trophies.
We get it.
That's what I'm saying.
We get it.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Akeem.
That's what I am saying.
We've got Atletico. We've got Dortmund. We've got Monaco. We've got great teams left. All right, Real Madrid. We've got loads of great teams left in the Champions League. Let us know what you think of the fixtures.
Who do you think is going to win the whole Champions League?
Who do you think is going to win the whole thing? Maybe we've got to wait for these fixtures to go, like the first legs to go, and then maybe wait.
No. Listen, this is the problem. You always do this all the time.
It's hard to call.
Listen, I'm tired of all these basic predictions. Like now, all of a sudden, you're getting people out the woodwork. Yes, I am talking about City once again in another podcast. Yeah. Oh, maybe City's not going to finish in the top 2.
No, I never said that.
It's nice.
I never said that.
I'm saying people are saying that. I'm saying stop making the predictions easy for yourself, yeah? Start trying to foresee things, yeah? Don't wait for those first legs. Don't wait for those first legs.
And I'm normally right.
When teams are getting cut up 3-0 and then you sit there saying, I think they're going to go through now.
No.
Shut up, man.
I said that Barcelona were going to beat PSG and go through when they scored them 6 goals.
Yeah, what? About halfway through? What, in the 88th minute? When it was like 3-0? 4-0.
Something like that. But anyway, at the end of the day, innit? Shut up, bro.
Listen, we want predictions now. We don't want it after no first leg, second leg.
Look in your crystal ball. Let us know. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League? All right? We've got 8 great teams left.
And why?
And why? What players are standing out to you this season? And Europa, Anderlecht versus United. That's all I'm looking forward to. Thursday night football. So literally, that's it. We'll see how it goes. Let us know what you think. Make sure you leave us a comment. And that's it, man. We're going to wrap up for this week. All right, make sure you follow CheekySport and everything on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you follow at Rinse FM on Twitter and Rinstagram as well. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. And this is it. If you want to listen to this audio in full, it's www.soundcloud.com/rinsefm.
And make sure you, of course, follow us as well. Jermaine and myself on Twitter.
Hey, the link in the description, yeah. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Yeah, man. Anyway, that's it, man. You've been here with myself, Big J.
CheekySport Keem.
And man, we're out.
CheekySport on Rinse.
It was probably good that Arsenal did win for today, which they obviously won today 3-0 against West Ham. It was good that they probably did, because the truth is, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. We know that they're a better club than they're playing, and it's a bit like when